Hey guys, how you doing? MMP Fan 94 here. Welcome back to the channel. Now, as you can see today, I'm finally doing another Megazord review, and I'm so excited to bring you guys the Lightspeed Rescue Super Train Megazord. Now, I've been wanting this Megazord for a long time. As you know, I've been doing this toy collecting business since I was 17, which was many months ago. 2007, I started doing all this toy collecting stuff. So it's just about took me 16 years to get the Super Train Megazord, but it's here, and I'm going to take you through it, show you how to transform it, show you with the Lightspeed Megazord. So guys, enjoy the review, sit back, relax, and you know it's time for, guys, cue the intro!
Power Sword!
Power Dagger! Power Ball!
Power Lamp! Power Axe! Power Axe!
Power Ball!
Power Lamp!
Power Dagger!
Power Sword! Power Ranger!
Right guys, so as you know, I think this is the first train Megazord we have ever got, and it's a fantastic. So I'll just show you them up close. So of course you've got 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Of course this, I'll just go through what one. So you've got Lightspeed Zord 1. It is based on a steam engine, which is really cool. It is really long put together, so it is. This one, I don't know, it's more like a box car or a subway train or something. I don't know, it looks more like a box car to me. But then they say this one's like a war train, like a war thing, or you know, because it's two sides, and I don't really know. But they look fantastic. Of course, mine has the door missing, but it doesn't affect the transformation. This one is like a high-speed train, so it is. And this one, I don't really know. I think it's like a, I'm going to say it's like a bullet train they have in Japan. So that's them individually. So they do have their normal compartments. So I'm going to get rid of 2, 3, 4 and 5, and I'm going to show each of them with their compartments separately. So here we have Lightspeed, or the Super Train Megazord. I nearly called it Lightspeed Zord 1 there. And here we have the Super Train Megazord 1. Now guys, if you've noticed, I've changed my scenery. I usually do my videos over at my wee shelf over there. But as you can see, you'll see later why I've had to do it on my computer desk. But anyway, to do this here, I'm going to need something. So let me see, let me bring in a Lightspeed Megazord. And just with a click of a finger, there we go. All in their separate modes. So I'm going to get rid of these guys, and I'll do these individually. Sorry for the squeaking, guys. I'm against the radiator here, and my chair is squeaking off it. As I said, I don't normally do my videos here, but because of the size of this thing, I have to. So let's see now. Right. So the way this will work on Lightspeed Rescue is they would deploy from the Lightspeed base. They would come out of the ocean, and the super train would come flying out of it. And then once it gets, it would stop, and the rest and the Lightspeed Zords would come out of it. So there's a wee thing here, and you just move that out, but don't put it too far. And lucky enough, on mine, all the ramps are there. So let me just take Lightspeed Zord 1, and you just go Put the ramp back in. Close it up. And there you go. Does rattle a wee bit, but still cool. I'm going to show you a picture of the train connector because it is really long. Really is long, so let's put the Super Train Zord 1 to the side. Let's see where is there's Lightspeed Zord 2. See him again. Again, the train Super Train Megazord 3 does have a door, but as mine's missing unfortunately, so you would lift that up. And it just goes in there, and you have to put the turbines like that. This is the first time I've ever had the Lightspeed Megazords and the Lightspeed Rescue Zords, so I'm really excited to finally have them. And now, as I said in my last video, I did play with the Super Train Megazord because a friend of mine had it, but I've never actually owned it, so I'm just so glad to finally own it. So you can just see the same, and I got lucky with this one, so all the ramps are still there, and so I got very, very lucky because some of them the ramps are missing, so I got very lucky. So that's them all put in. Now you can transform it without putting them into their bays or without. It doesn't really matter. But I'm going to transform them with them in it. And then I'm going to show you the Lightspeed Megazord and the Super Train Megazord together. And I tell you something, guys. You want to see the size of this Megazord. It's not as big as Pyramidus, but it is huge. I'm going to bring Pyramidus up and show you the size difference. I would compare it with Serpentera, but Serpentera's up there on my villain display, and I would have to move a lot of figures to bring it down, and it would just be too awkward at this minute in time. I'll maybe take a picture someday and maybe show you a bit. So, right, so to transform it, I'll just put these to the side. So, of course, you put these in. And it's just simple. Like every leg Megazord, you just go. And then you push down, and that reveals the joints for the legs. So that's them done, so I'll put them to the side. Then you take the Super Train 3, and what you do is, so what you do is you split that, and then this front bit unclips. Of course, you put these in, and there's two wee tabs here that connects. Even though the door is missing, it doesn't affect how it transforms. So it just clips on like that, and you wouldn't even know that the Lightspeed Zord 3 is in there. So I'm going to leave that like that for a minute or two. I'm not joking, I think that's actually the same height as the actual Lightspeed Megazord. But I will try that after. I'll put these on as well. Right, so yes, and you do this, you do that, and that reveals the ports for the arms. So then you take swords 1 and 2, and you take that off. There's the fist, these are the arms. You push that down and you clip that round, that becomes the peg. So I think that is the right arm, it is, yeah. And this will be the left arm, so you just take that off. You push down, and there we go. So there we have a Megazord ready to be put together. So push this back, put these in the middle so you can see that all right height. Right, so you basically put the pegs in these holes here. There we go. Is that in the camera? It is good. It's just so tall, it's amazing. So before I reveal the head, you put the arms in. So, and then you take that, and like that. Push these in, do the same there. There we go, and you reveal the head. Thanks. I'll just give you a close-up. It's awesome, absolutely awesome. It's so big. It is so big. Now that's it with the Lightspeed Zords in it, and it's some weight. It's flipping heavy. It's really, really heavy. Wow. It's mental how heavy it is. It's just class. I dipped on the Megazords for a while. You know, I stopped collecting them for a while. I got Lost Galaxy, the Zords, in 2018, I think. And after a while I hit sort of financial difficulties and I wasn't really able to afford it, but lucky enough I've got my life back together now and I'm getting money in, and lucky enough now I've been able to afford Megazords. So within the last year I have got the Lightspeed Megazord, and as you can see now I have the Super Train Megazord. So I will now take this apart and bring the Lightspeed swords out, put it together, and then I'll show you the comparisons with the two on how big this thing really is. It is gigantic. Right, so there's the Lightspeed Megazord out of the Super Train, and let's fit this that. Right, so I'll just quickly transform this. So that's just to give you a slight that's just to give you a slight idea of how big this thing is. It's absolutely huge. Of course, if you want to see a full detailed review of the Lightspeed Megazord, I will put it on the link in the description. And you can go and check it out. I reviewed it last summer. Yeah, I think it was last summer. Well guys, I really hope you enjoyed the mystery box video I put up yesterday. I was just thought I would do something different. Just where did I put the sword here? Need to be careful with that so you do the hands. There we go. Now, just look at the size difference there. That is absolutely ridiculous. And my cup's in the road. So I just having my morning cup of tea there. I'm just awake about half an hour ago. Oh dear. So look at the size difference. It's absolutely ridiculous. So what I'm going to do now, guys, is I'm going to I'm going to get the Dino Megazord, and I'm going to get Pyramidas. And I'm going to put all four together just so you can see the scale and comparison. It's crazy, so just give me 2 seconds. So guys, there you are. That's just a wee comparison, just to let you know the size difference of the height of the Megazords. I mean, look at Pyramidas. Oh. Oops. Don't forget to do that, won't look right. Look at the size difference. It's minimal. Like the Super 2 Megazord's massive, but the Pyramidas makes it look tiny. But you'll not get any bigger Zord than Pyramidas. It is a beast. Absolute beast. Because that's just a big comparison. So the Lightspeed Megazord really should be the size of the Dino Megazord, but it's that way for a reason, so it can fit with the Super Train Megazord when it's in train mode, which is absolutely fantastic. It's just crazy how big the Super Train Megazord is, and you're not going to believe it. I just fit the Super Train Megazord in my shelf just nicely. Excellent, so it does. I measured it using Pyramidas, and then I realised, I asked on Facebook, because somebody sent me a picture of the two together, so I could judge it. So I have. So guys, I'll tell you what I'll do now. I will get rid of Pyramidas, then a Megazord, and I will show you some of the features of the Super Train Megazord, and then I will conclude the video. So give me 2 seconds. Right, so I'll just leave this the Lightspeed Megazord down in the background. So, excuse me. So, the attacks for the Super Train Megazord is it has a Gatling gun and it has missiles. So what it would do is it can fire from this position. So unfortunately this doesn't spin. I wish it did, but I suppose with the mold it wouldn't really work. But it's kind of a shame it doesn't spin. But it spins, it goes with a Gatling gun, and this here is missiles. So what you do is you flip back down, and it's very detailed on the missiles, and it's very, very good. So it is. And then for the main attack, what it would do is you take this off here, and it would come and it would go like this. And that would be its main attack. That would flip down. That would flip down, and the missiles would fire out of it. And the Gatling gun, so it would go, and that would be the main attack. And then of course you just close that over again. You just take that off. Take that off. And then you just cut these back in again. Like so. Now guys, that is going to conclude this review of the Super Train Megazord. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please subscribe to my channel, like this video, and let me know in the comments what you think. And if you are new to my channel, guys, welcome. Thank you for finding it and watching it. You're very welcome, and please subscribe. So I'm going to go, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys around. Thank you for watching. Bye.
Seven.